Hey boys and girls, Curse Creator with some more lovely retro web. And today we have some more anime. This is part 2 of our journey on the anime side of things for this series. So as always, I want to say you guys will see emails, things that were mentioned about that are private to these people. Don't look it up. Don't do anything with it, please. The authorization is out of date obviously now, so it wouldn't be valid anyway unless they have a really old email. But as you can see here, this is Anime Web Elites. I will, of course, include links to anything we visit on today's fun episode in the description, probably, not the comment section. Let's observe. So this site is best viewed with Netscape 4.0 Plus. Netscape is not a thing anymore, as far as I understand. But pretty cool. So we have a little character here. I can't really get a good look at it. But okay, it's a logo. Can't really see much of it. What's really going on there? But let's see, what's it all about. Okay, we have a whole bunch of fun stuff here. Let's zoom in a bit. AWE stands for Anime Web Elites. Don't let the name fool you. This ring was not created only for the elite sites. This ring was also created for the Japanese anime fans everywhere, who have a good web pages and want to be an active ring, and also for those who don't have a ring but still want to go be in a group. This means that even though you don't have a web page, don't worry. There's a ring out there for you too. AWE was created to serve the needs of a Japanese anime fan community. So, if you guys don't remember, web rings are, well, typically, it'll be all around one topic. It's a giant circle, a ring. And that is what this is, as far as I am really gathering from this. But why should I join AWE? You don't have to join AWE, but you will be missing out on some of the fun events and contests that AWE has to offer. AWE has planned some contests and fundraisers throughout the year in which you can win some great anime prizes. In addition, when you become an AWE member, you'll get up-to-date information about your favorite anime and receive the most current events and in the newsletter in our newsletter, the Anime Scoop Chase. That can be viewed on the net or can be emailed to you. The other thing is, you don't have to pay anything to become a member. All we ask of you is to be an active member here. It will rather be active here at the Anime Web Elites and to support the anime community as a webmaster member. As a webmaster, you will get to enjoy the privileges of entering contests in which your website can participate. In addition, you will receive a newsletter to inform you of any contests/events that the Anime Web Elites will be holding, and any news of the anime community, you can post messages to the board, and for the first 50 members that join, you will receive an SD pen, either your favorite anime character or whatever we have in stock, and you can choose from it and be entered in a drawing for an anime CD. Now, isn't that a pretty good deal? I'm be real. I've seen a few web rings in my time. This is a pretty swell deal, if you ask me. It's always a shame to me that web rings aren't really a thing anymore. Don't get it twisted. They exist still, but they're really niche, like super niche. It's a real shame. There's no obligations or anything. It's just our way of saying thank you for joining and thanks for being involved in the anime community. But once you become an active member of the anime community, you will be involved in many more contests and giveaways. To become a member, go to the join page and sign up as a regular member. So you don't have the web page, but you want to still be involved in the anime community. What can you do? Well, we don't want to hold anyone back from joining just because they don't have the means or capability to make a web page. That's why our site, although the name says Anime Web Elites, is open for anyone to join. Anyone interested in being involved in an anime community, this site is run by fans, and therefore we are only trying to encourage other anime fans to get involved in the community. As a regular member, the first 25 to join will receive a gift as well. At this point, we are considering a Lammy card or something. But not only that, you'll receive a bi-monthly newsletter with news on contests and events that are going on, as well as delivering to you news of the anime web community, or rather, anime community, excuse me, i.e., new releases, reviews. What's a better way to get involved? To join, go to form and sign up. Gifts we sent out after July 30th, 1998. It might take 4 to 6 weeks for delivery because we have to get everyone's address. Please allow a bit more time if you live outside the United States. But it's worth it. After all, you don't have to pay anything to be a member. All we ask is that you try to participate in some activities. It's all for fun. And, well, this obviously didn't last for too much longer after this, obviously. Um, because their site was really only really archived mostly in the late, like very late 90s, 1999 obviously, and one more time in 2000, and one final time in 2001, which I'm assuming it's gone by then. Let's take a gander. Oh no, it's still here. um but it's clear it's not updated anymore after 1998, which is oofies, very big oofies. mm. Have myself a little drinky drink. So we'll see. Their events real fast. We'll take a look at their news, and we'll go from there. I'm just curious as to why they went with the name Anime Web Elites. It sounds kind of condescending. They could have said Anime Web Conclave, Confederation, Federation, Collective. There's a lot more welcoming names than elites. That's at least what I'll say. Let's see here. October 1998. October 1998, distribution of gifts that will begin after addresses are collected. October 15th to 17th, 1998, Robocon. October 23rd to 25th, 1998, Iacon 1998. I've actually heard about Iacon. That is a. Hold on. Let's see if Iacon is still around. I swear. I've heard of Iacon. Interesting. So, Iacon was at least into August 16th, 2013. So it was around for a bit. At least from what I can tell here. But it's intriguing. So let's see the news. Ooh. So this is how their thing looks. It looks very interesting. We get our convention lists here. Interesting. So we have 20 members, 5 early members. Okay. So, let me take a little sip of water and we'll keep going. Anime radio winner. Irvine, California. After finally deciding to implement the radio contest, we were quite disappointed with the low turnout rate. Only one person responded, and there was no attempted guesses, however. However, that person did get the correct answer, so therefore we will proclaim him the winner of this contest. However, perhaps the low turnout rate might be due to the fact that not everyone could get a hold of real audio to listen to the file. What the hell? In the future, we will probably not be holding any more listening slash music contests. Though it was fun. Well, at least not until we were more sure everyone with equal access to the contest. That sucks. At least the guy guessed right, but man, that's a downer. Ooh boy. In any case, the winner is Darian. Go visit his homepage at that's the place. For those of you who are curious what the mystery song was, the answer is "You Get Burning" by Yumi Matsuwa from the anime series Battleship Nightingale. Contest ended between June 5th, 1998. What the hell? Gainax plays Mahjong. You guys don't know who this is. This is one of the most iconic, legendary anime companies ever. I kid you not. They went bust, defunct, literally yesterday. So it's a big oof. It's sad. Wow. I did not plan this, by the way. I'm actually really surprised. Gainax is releasing a mahjong this summer with a twist that will capture the attention of many anime fans. The mahjong game, titled Eva and Good Friends, is set for release on the PlayStation on July 23rd, 1998. The characters in the game are mainly from Neon Genesis Evangelion, Gainax's currently most popular anime. However, fans of Nadia and Gunbuster can expect to see some of their favorite characters as well. The game features 15 characters total. The game is not a pure mahjong showdown, though. There are also story modes for characters of Shinji, Jin, and Noriko. In addition, the voice actors and animation make the game even better. Gainax's recent release include the Aim for the Top Collection Disc Volume 1, Neon Genesis Evangelion Collector Disc Volume 6, the Otakuska, I hope didn't say that right at all, Yasuo Military 4x4 Graffiti, and Princess Maker Fairy Tales Come True. For more information regarding any of these products, visit Gainax's site. As I said before, they are now gone. It is actually really sad. So despite them being gone now, they have spawned some successors. So you'll just experience a bit more of him still. There's a Benson film. There's Studio Trigger. I think we all know Studio Trigger, at least at this point. They made some really popular animes in the last few years. And Kara, who has done some more stuff with, I believe, Evangelion. Again, it's still sad. But let us go forward into page 2. I hope it actually has it still here. That'd be nice. Okay, let's see this. Final Fantasy, again, this is my weakness. I don't know Roman numerals. It's 7, right? Or 6? No, it's 7 because 5 is V. Okay, Final Fantasy 7 will be available for PC this summer for plans to play everywhere. Final Fantasy has been a popular game ever since its day one appearance in the video game market, with Final Fantasy 1 created by Horinobu Sakaguchi. Sakaguchi. Final Fantasy story and characters easily capture the attention of many video game goers. The story of Final Fantasy VII is centered around Mako, the energy that comes from life forms and keeps the planet turning. Shinra, an evil company of the sort, is draining the energy from the planet for their own purposes. So that's where I'm going to leave this one for this site. Just because, there's a lot going on here, and I do want to get to the other pages. We wasted about like almost 12 minutes on this one alone. But it was good. It was very good. Let's go to the next page. So this is the Berkeley student run web. Anime and stuff. As you can probably imagine, it's gone because something I learned about most sites that are from, how to say this, colleges tend to disappear after a bit. Because the students either can't, run it anymore, they lost permission, or they just graduated and there was somebody else to run it still. Why not just go directly to the anime web turnpike? And please don't mail me asking if I know any locations with images from your favorite series or X-rated erotica such hentai, anime, and manga, because I don't know. So this is a general site where, it'll take us to wherever, stuff like that, give or take. I saw Ghost in a Shell, and I do want to see Ghost in a Shell. I see Dragon Ball there. Rest in peace to the goat. Oh, Bubblegum Crisis. That's from my boys over at Tillerson. Well, the visual novel, not the visual novel. What the fuck? The the tabletop. The Bell Dandy Shrine. I've seen an anime. Very good anime. Bubblegum Crisis. We'll see it one more time there. 5-star stories. We'll gander. Oh, goes nowhere. Okay. Let's look at one. Ooh, Jesus H. 1996. This was one of the older sites out there. Let us go forward. Like, how far does this go? So this was around for a bit. At least until, what, 2006? No? It was like 2005. So this was here until 2005. Interesting. There are more ancient animus. Silky Do as Pris, cyberpunk rock idol. Okay. You got some CD covers there. You can get your anime web gallery. Ooh. Ah, my goddess. That's where Bell Dandy's from. If you guys don't know, now you know. Oh, Miyazaki. He made a number of great bangers. I believe he also made Oh, there it is. Kiki's. I love that. My neighbor Torotaru. Nutritia, the Valley of the Wind, and Laptulia Castle in the Sky. Did he also make Fantasia? Or am I thinking of something else entirely? Probably something else entirely. So this is the anime gallery, which obviously has images and such, which I could be using for a thumbnail, which I'm gonna look around in case I can find anything I think will be intriguing enough for a thumbnail. Hey, it's Sailor Moon. We'll keep that one. The Nuku Nuku Image Index. This is, of course, as you can imagine, a bunch of images. Interesting. I'm gonna take this one. I'm gonna use some AI to make it look a bit more modern. and not modern. You know, like make it like what's the word? More good to the eye. I mean like to like resize it because it's really small. I had to clarify there. So this is the anime gallery, and that's where I'm going to put this over here, put this over here, and go over here. So this went nowhere, unfortunate. I was hoping it would go somewhere. So it's another college.edu, 5-star stories. We'll see if we can take it somewhere, but it's not. Let's go over here. This is, I don't know what the site is. It's by Jupiter Knight, though. That's the user. Oh, the multi-purses anime resource. Okay, I guess it's the site's name. See the guide. Ooh, it's Bell Dandy. Bell Dandy, I believe, was like one of like the bigger names back then for those waifu characters, and this teaches us, what it is. I don't really need to read all this, I suppose, and what the site's all about because you kind of just glance it, obviously. So we get the English title, the Japanese title, otaku opinions. Let's see the opinions before we go to another page, just because it's kind of running long. I probably shouldn't have read the first site so long, but it was interesting. So we have Slayers. So I've heard of Slayers. The first time I ever encountered Slayers was actually through a TRPG of the same exact name. The problem was it was in French, and I don't speak French, so obviously I couldn't enjoy any of it. From the editor. So let's see what the editor has to say. Okay, it's not too long. Everyone seems to be too busy these days. This issue is late. As you probably know, I've been busy too. Combined classes, impending final exams, job searches, anime and manga internet discovery, and I have no more free time. Oh well, at least there's a long weekend coming up. One thing I've been busy with lately is going to the post office and picking up deliveries for me because of a recent birthday. It was me recent birthday money to spend. I've ordered the Slayers movie, Kiki special delivery service, both subtitled, of course, and free CDs. Oh my god, CDs. So far, I've received Slayers and 2 CDs. In fact, I'm listening to one of the CDs right now. I think that's what I'll talk about, since I seem to be obsessed with listening to them. But one I'm listening to is Hayabashiriya Megumi's Avrati. Currently, the song Just Be Conscious from Slayer's Return movie is playing. It has plenty of Slayers, Saber Marinette J, and her own J pop songs on it. Did I mention that she's my favorite voice actress? Well, she is. And the CD that's still on the way is her Bartmu CD. I don't know what that means. The other CD that I have is the first volume of the Shoujo Kamakui Utenia soundtrack. A wonderful CD it is, with 2 very addictive theme songs. It also has plenty of background music and very unusual fight songs. Let's just say that Utenia music is very rich. Enough music, on to something more otaku opinions. This e-zine will most likely become bi-monthly, and with monthly news, upcoming releases, and pull updates. With anime, manga, internet discovery, upcoming expansion into fan fiction, and other various miscellaneous things. I'm finding that I'm piling too much work on myself. Don't be surprised if Otaku Opinions takes a little break sometime in the future. Anyway, go on and read issue 2. If you have any comments, please email me. J.D. Archer, editor of Otaku Opinions, and they are webmaster. Okay, I just love how this person did this one. It was pretty short, sweet, and it did not irritate me, which is good. So this Slayers is really the one thing here. So they're the editor, but there's other, of course, like other people here. That guy, Frank Sanchez. It will see one more thing. In my honest opinion, I hope it's a show. It is not a short one. Otaku Attitudes. Oh wait, hold on now. There, I read that title. Wait, hold on now. Let's see the polls then, I guess. Oh, I can't submit, unfortunately. But that's how it is. So this was a pretty fucking fun one. I I would not mind coming back to this page again one day just to see. Pretty interesting. But anywho, let's go to the next page. Mmm, interesting. So this is from the GeoCities. Very good, very good. Starting points for Rift. A great place to start your anime journey. 100% anime manga by topmanga.com. A great site that has images and some links. Not in English, though. The Ring of Eternity. Bunch of links. Manga Center search engine. Check it out. Anime Groove. That's a good place to search for stuff. Anime search engine. Metacrawler. Anime. Jump sites. Berkeley's. Anime Turnpike has almost everything. Rest in peace to a goat. Archives. And we also some galleries here. I always like seeing galleries, just to see if I can get some extra images for like a nice little thumbnail. Oh, it went nowhere. Sad face. We'll do one more just to see. Oh, look at this. Sakura, Sumir, Maria, Iris, Kana, Koran, and others. You know what? Samir seems pretty based. Mmm. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. A shame that one went nowhere. That one looks pretty cool. That went nowhere too. Only one of these works? Okay, so there's two that works. Yes, I am very interested in seeing a thumbnail here for what I'm trying to do. Get your mecha, your models, your stores. Um, this is not one I will actually do much with, just because I don't really have the time like that. But it's a good place to like note down for when I decide to go back to this page for like more videos in the future for anime. I'll note it down still. This is another web ring. Welcome to the unofficial FFML fanfiction ring. This is a site for all the FMLers and anyone else that has a fanfiction page. Oh, fanfiction. Interesting. So, if you don't know, fanfiction, of course, is, well, fan made content for a particular fandom, obviously. A lot of these sites just died, like throughout the damn decades, which is always sad. It breaks my heart. Breaks my heart. But let's see if maybe I'll read some if we can actually go somewhere with this. Is there a go option? Oh, here we go. Ryan's Hole, which is a name. Oh man, it's one of those things where it only it's a very long name, but it doesn't take us to where we need to actually go, which actually is sad. We have a preview here at very least, so it does take us here, which is good. It gives us some links, so we can actually we could try something here. Oh, okay, cool. So it does work. It does take us there. Cool. I like anime, and I do like fanfiction. That's actually a hobby of mine, and I will talk about that another time. Time is flowing, if you will. Let's check on the time. Okay, only like 23 minutes. Okay, I'm rushing for nothing. Let me chill. As always, again, do not go out to these emails. Do not deviant art. Okay, I'm actually kind of impressed. That this goes to a. Wait, is this still up? If this is still up, hold on. Let me look this up. It's still up. It is still up. Oh my god. So this is one of those rare times where we have a page that is still up today. Very cool. Actually super cool. And they go to a deviant art. So let's see here. Cool. And for a deviant artist for 19 years, that is a lot of time. That is a hell of a lot of time. Ooh boy. Geologist by career, criticism by hobby, and they were active just yesterday. I am super impressed, amazingly impressed. Wow. Sorry, I take a minute there just to process that one. Ooh. So, this is, of course, TRSC is very well known for hosting one of the largest Sailor Moon fanfic mangas, thousands of pages, and it had taken 7 years to complete. 3 sagas consisting of 13 chapters, 100 to 300 pages each. Jesus H! And I can barely make like 15 pages without having mental breakdown. Um, I save it. So I'm one of those people where if you make me write something that I don't want to do, I will be very slow about it. But if I make something that I like really enjoy, I will pour my heart into it. I once made a thing that had like over like 80 pages. I was like, wow, this is amazing. I am pleased to know that obviously this is all here still because so many anime sites, you know, that had content like this, they're all dead now, and it is just sad that this stuff just couldn't last long enough. But I don't know if I'll read any of this. You know what? I'll read like a paragraph or so. Okay, that's a so this is, I guess, a summary. We'll read like a paragraph to get us hooked into this one. Oh, oh, this is this is like a full on comic. I thought like it was a standard, you know, like fanfic, you know, all the like the standard words, and but no, this has drawings and shit. Holy fuck. Oh wow. Sorry about that, guys. I accidentally clicked on the whole thing there. Hope this didn't mess anything up for you guys over there. Um, is is this another thing that's so it is another wow. I, I am actually kind of shook. Is Hammer Time gone? Mario Brothers, and it also includes the emails of these people that worked on this stuff. This is amazing. This is a fucking time capsule from a whole nother era. So that art scenes. I wonder if it's all just solely just images and like comics and shit. There's a manga version. Let's go Sailor Venus. Just you know, curiosity's sake. And it's loading. So, oh, so it does seem to be another case of this is like a whole comic of sorts, or I guess manga. It's not loading because you know it's one of those situations. But this was a thing. I will have a whole you know series like eventually dedicated just purely on to this type of stuff. But right now, this is a little too much. So this is Kubix, and it includes all the fun stuff. Oh yeah, for the last page we went to, I will include a very lovely like live link, so you won't be going to the actual web machine for that one. You know, it's to help drive at least any traction at all to that site. It deserves it. That's actually really incredible. I'm impressed. So let's see fan art. You know, why not? Painkiller. The King of Fighters and stuff like that. Okay, it's not. That's not a good sign already. Hmm, it's not loading too well. Twilight Villa, and you know they do note that these are all in English, which is good. Um, I cannot read any other language other than English and German, and a bit of Chinese Mandarin to be exact. Well, it's just standard Chinese, but at that point, whatever. Um, so I guess we'll leave this one alone in a second. So it include I can't really read this too well. Okay, anime, cartoons, comic. This is another site where I want to come back at another point because there's a lot going on here. Okay, this is colorful. So this is back in the old times where people didn't care about there's a word for it. I'm forgetting the word. Visual appeal. That's what I'll say. Visual appeal. Because it's hard to read this. It's really hard to read this. This purple on this background, you know, it's white with red. It's really hard to read. Um, cute and friendly anime web ring. Hi, welcome to Cute and Friendly Anime Web Ring. This ring is designed to gather all the anime homepages together. So if you have a homepage Doesn't matter what anime it is, you can join. Oh my god, Bible Black. Let's put it in here, guys. We're here to provide a friendly service to you all. Basically, there are no rules. You just have to have each other. Have a ring. That's all. Please be friendly to each other. Are you so interested in joining? If so, please read the following ways to join. So a way for like of all joining here, and that's really that. I don't see how I could access the actual ring itself. Yeah, it's kind of hard to tell, but I'll include it anyway, just because I'm feeling nice about it. And it's the last one of the day because we are almost we are like 30 minutes in, and that's a whole lot of damn time. Hi, welcome to Anime Art. If you have any questions, if you have questions about certain anime/manga series, feel free to post them in the form. Email us with your comments and suggestions. Okay, so let's I guess see anime first. So it includes all the anime series, you got Appleseed, Macross. Oh boy. Manga. Let's see if they have a manga. Kind of curious. Clamp. Let's see Clamp. Please don't be anything weird, man. Angelic Layer. Why not? Sounds wholesome. AnimeArt.com. And it goes somewhere. It's loading, so we'll give that some time. Postcards. Let's see what that's all about. Kind of curious. Did it load? It loaded nothing. Unfortunate. So we have to send the postcards. Wallpapers. Fatal Fury. Yeah, sure, why not? Ooh. If it works, we'll see the very lovely wallpaper. We'll like click on it and hopefully it'll take us to it. If not, that's just how it is. So it's dead. Unfortunate. That's just how it is with like a whole lot of these sites where it just won't load them, and that's what you have to accept sometimes. This is looking interesting. Unfortunate, but like I said before, that's how it is. To not rush off, obviously, but I kind of have to. This is running quite long. This has been a very fun journey for this particular episode. I did go over the tangent with the very first site, and I kind of rushed through the rest, which I'm going to try and work on that for next time. But I hope you guys enjoyed this. Please like and subscribe for more, and peace.